to my live stream of the Nintendo NX reveal. If you're watching this on YouTube as an archive, then please feel free to skip to the end of the video where I will, of course, have my full reveal of the NX. And on the other side, you could stay here and watch the whole 30 minutes leading up to the reveal. That's how far away we are as of right now. And, yeah. There's a lot of things for us to be excited about, a lot of things for us to dread. First of all, this is how it's going to happen. I'm going to have this picture of Freaky Mario on here until the NX video drops. I have two tabs open, which I will switch to right here to show you. I have this right here, which is the Nintendo Videos tab, which shows all of their videos currently, and then at exactly 9 a.m. my time, so exactly 30 minutes from now, I'll refresh the page and see if there are any new videos. As you can see right now, there are not. I also have Nintendo's actual Twitch open just in case they decide to stream it, although frankly I doubt it. In the meantime, we'll just have this and hold on and see what happens. So, we currently have 128 people watching, 130 people watching. I guess there's a lot of you that are really excited for this, huh? I don't know if I'm excited or not, to be honest. Here's the thing. Nintendo first talked about the NX in 2013. And ever since then, they've given us extremely little to be excited about. They've barely given us any actual facts about it. The facts are right now that we're getting our first trailer for it in a hair under 30 minutes, and that it is tentatively set for release on in March 2017, and that The Legend of Zelda that will be on the Wii U. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will be up on both the NX and the Wii U, so it'll be a similar situation to well, what's it called? It'll be a similar situation to Twilight Princess, which was released on both GameCube and the Wii as a launch title. Oh, hi Isaac. Yeah, nice to see you in here. So, geez. There are so many rumors about this. We have no idea what the rumors are that are true and what the rumors are that are false. Some of them make me extremely scared. I don't know how true these are, but I have heard over the past year or so that some of the launch titles for the NX will be the best Wii U games just redone for the NX. If that's true, that probably means that those same games are going to lose online support on the Wii U when it's released in order for you to have an incentive to buy them on NX. But why would they put them on the NX if they're backwards compatible with the Wii U? Well, the answer to that is it looks like it's the NX will be using cartridges instead of discs like the Wii U uses. So if these rumors are correct, the NX will use cartridges which are more expensive than discs. It will not be backwards compatible with Wii U games, which means if you have Splatoon or Super Smash Bros., Mario Kart 8, Pokken Tournament, Super Mario Maker, any of these Wii U games that have any online support at all, you would have to buy an NX, which we're looking at to be maybe $300 for the most basic of versions, which will basically have just enough space on the console itself to run the thing. You would either have to buy an NX for $300 and then buy the cartridges for probably $70 each. I'm very scared that that'll be the case. Hopefully Nintendo knows that that's one of the stupidest things they could ever do. They've already alienated most of their fan base. The last thing they want to do at this point is alienate the few fans that they have that actually still love their games. I love playing Splatoon. You guys know how much I love playing Splatoon. I have a weekly series of Splatoon that I play with a bunch of my friends. It's a fun game. It's one of the best games out there right now, and I mean on any console of any current game that is being played right now, Splatoon is one of the best. I'd really hate if March came around and it looks like, and it turned out that we couldn't play the game anymore unless we bought a $300 console and then rebought Splatoon all over again for $70 on a cartridge. Why spend $400 on a game that I already play right now? It'd be really disappointing if that were the case. That being said, that's just a rumor. I will say it again. We only know two things about the NX. It's releasing in March, tentatively, and we're getting a trailer in 25 minutes. That's it. That's all we know for sure. The rumors stack up. They've been stacking up since 2013 when the NX was first announced, which is fun. You know, building up hype is all part of the game plan. It really is. Nintendo's problem is they've been building up the hype for way too long, and in completely the wrong way. Basically, less than a year after the Wii U came out and people deemed it a failure, Nintendo said, "Oh, we have an NX, we have a new console. We're calling it the NX. So don't worry. The Wii U may be a failure. Don't worry. Our next one will be even better." And that's basically the last thing they ever said about it. And which is just unbelievably stupid of them. They really should not have said it that early. They should have given us some sort of hype when they had something to back it up. That's just my opinion, of course. But it's very frustrating to sift through the rumors, to just hear so many rumors. I'm not going to say names, but there is one specific YouTube channel that I watch because they make great content. They review Nintendo games. They're almost entirely Nintendo exclusive as far as I know. They review Nintendo games. They give news about upcoming games. They give their thoughts and opinions. They discuss things a lot. By now, probably most of you know who I'm talking about. But the thing is, whenever they report on rumors, they always use one source, and no matter how many times we have asked, they've never been able to say why they use that source. How is that source reliable when they have been wrong in the past and right about one thing that a bunch of people guessed? And that one source has been giving us plenty of rumors about the NX. And at this point, it's ungodly the amount of rumors there are. There's no way that the NX can live up to all the hype. In fact, given that it's Nintendo, I make it a joke a lot when I say thanks, Nintendo. I don't mean that in a good way. When I say thanks, Nintendo, I specifically mean that they have done something to disappoint me. It's basically a replacement to thanks, Obama, because Obama at least turned out to be okay. Nintendo, every time they do something, it seems that it's the wrong thing. It's getting to the point where something goes wrong, it's usually them to blame. Like with the Pokemon Sun and Moon demo. I will not say what the spoilers are, and I thank you to leave the spoilers out of the comments, just for the people who are avoiding spoilers. But when the Pokemon Sun and Moon demo came out a few days ago, it was completely Nintendo's fault that the entire Pokédex, everything that was new in the games, was leaked in the demo because they didn't do a proper job of scrubbing it. They got to all the little itty-bitty nitpicky details and they got rid of those. And then they left actual sprites in. I can't believe how stupid that is. Plus, they didn't make the demo a simultaneous release, which is lame. Anyway, so needless to say, I have beef with Nintendo right now. I love their games. I hate their business decisions. And I can't excuse them. They're going to need to do something amazing in about 20 minutes to blow my mind for me to consider getting an NX right away. I might not. I'm at this point, I'm not planning on getting an NX right away. Maybe not even within the 2017 year. What they would need to do in order to convince me to get an NX is one of two things. The first one I hope they don't do is they re-release all the Wii U games on the NX and say you can no longer play these because the Wii U no longer has online support. You want to play Splatoon? You need to buy an NX. You need to buy Splatoon all over again. And there you go. You get to play it. I really hope that they don't do that. It would be one of the best business decisions, but it'd also be the best way to alienate their audience and just make people start hating them left and right. The second thing they could do is give me a whole lot of reasons to buy an NX, that there's something on there that nothing else can offer right now. They could give me a Splatoon 2 launch title. They could give me something unique about the system. Maybe all the rumors agree on this. The hardware capabilities of the NX will not be anything spectacular. Definitely nothing to compete with the PS4 or the Xbox One. So forget that. Graphic-wise, no, absolutely not. There's just so little that I could think of that would actually blow me away enough to get it. One of them is just give me a Splatoon sequel and I'll be all over it. Seriously. So that pretty much covers where we're at. Besides the fact that we have over 200 people watching, thank you guys, and we're still a good 20 minutes away from the reveal. Once again, I have the pages up of both their YouTube channel and Twitch, although I'll be honest, I seriously doubt that they'll stream the video on Twitch. I think that they'll just upload a YouTube video like Pokemon does when there are new S&M trailers. Yeah. Because it's only 3 minutes. And that's another thing that bothers me. Well, maybe not bothers me, but it worries me. A big thing that worries me is this has to be the first time when a video game console is revealed with a 3-minute trailer on YouTube. Even when the Wii U came out and no one knew what it was, they still had a whole presentation on it. It was very unclear, it sucked, but they had a presentation on it at E3. This, they're giving us a 3-minute thing, and they're calling it a reveal or a hint or a sneak peek or whatever. It's not even going to be the actual thing. They're probably just going to... I would not be the least bit surprised if it was just Reggie Fils-Aimé sitting at a table, eating a burrito for 2 minutes and 55 seconds, and then at the very end of it, they show a picture of the NX and its actual name. That would not surprise me because that is something Nintendo would do. I don't think that's what's going to happen, but if it did happen like that, I would not be the least bit surprised. There would be plenty of memes that would come out of that, and you know Nintendo stock, you can kiss that goodbye. So, 3 minutes, they expect to make up for the failure of the Wii U, and regardless of how you look at it, it was a failure. Sorry. I love the console. It makes some of the prettiest games. Splatoon's one of my favorite of all time. But the console was a failure. The Wii sold over 100 million units. Wii U sold something like 13. Compare that with the other consoles of the generation. PS4 sold 40 million, and it came out a year later. Sorry, there's no other way to put it. The Wii U was a failure. They're going to have to explain to us in 3 minutes how this next console can make up for that. I'm sorry, I don't see how they could possibly do it. But that's why I have this live stream going on, so that if I'm proven wrong, you guys have it on video. So we got 250 people watching now. Holy cow, thanks guys. I do know like everyone and their dog is streaming this right now, so I thank you all for coming out here and watching me. It really means a lot. I know there's plenty of other people right now doing that. Probably a lot more entertaining people and far worthy of the views than me, but once again, thank you for coming out here for this. Whew, okay. All that being said, what do I want on... What do I want on the NX? Well, Splatoon 2, I would like Splatoon 2. No other way of saying it. If there is a Splatoon sequel, I hope it's on the NX. I don't know what I would want in Splatoon 2. That's up for Nintendo to decide. They did a perfect job with the first Splatoon. Not perfect, there's like a few nitpicky things, but it's one of the best games that I have played in a very long time. One of the most addicting games. So, Splatoon 2 is something that I'd really like. Obviously, a new Super Mario Brothers game. There's always one that comes out with a new console. I would like to see What else? New Metroid game, because we haven't had one since the Other M, and we can all agree that that was like the least okay of the series. Okay, maybe we don't agree on that, but it's something that I believe. Something that a lot of Metroid players believe. I'd like a new F-Zero game. I would like, I don't know, 60 frames per second on every single game ever. Is that too much to ask for? I'm seeing plenty of people asking for Mario Sunshine 2, Galaxy 3, Pikmin 4. Yeah, all that stuff. I'd like all of this. That should have been on the Wii U, but wasn't. That's that's how I feel. Like, if it wasn't on the Wii U, I hope it's on the NX. And the one new thing that I can think of that I hope is on the NX and not the Wii U is Splatoon 2. Because I think that would be the best thing for Splatoon, is to give it a brand new game on the NX, not just porting the old game that we can play perfectly fine on the Wii U. Somebody's suggesting Mario Kart 9 or Smash 5. All that stuff, you know, seriously. There's just so many games that I'd like to see on the NX. Speaking of, we are 15 minutes away. I have got to sneeze. Hold on. Nope, as soon as I said it, it went away. Just refresh the page and there's still no new video. Nintendo's Twitch stream is the exact same, so yeah. And we're up over 300 people watching. Believe it or not, that is 1/5 of 1% of my sub count, which is, you know, that's not even 1%, but my goodness, you know, thanks guys, I really appreciate it. I know that there is a rumor that there will be a Pokemon game on the NX. Even if it's like not a main series game or whatever, I'd like that, because you know what we got on the Wii U? Pokken Tournament. That's it. That's the only Pokemon game. All the other consoles had something like Pokemon Stadium. I mean, Battle Revolution wasn't the best, but it was there on the Wii. And yeah, I just feel like the NX should get something that the Wii U didn't. One of the big rumors is that it's going to be it's not going to be quite a spin-off, but it's not going to be quite a main series game either. It's going to be something in between. Something that actually takes place in the real Pokemon universe, but is like a side story, I think is the rumor right now. But point is, there's a rumor that there will be an actual Pokemon game made by Game Freak. That's the key, on the NX. And if that's true, then that's something that I want to. That's something I want to see. Anyway, as for what to expect in 13 minutes, 12 minutes by the time you hear this, I don't know. I'm just thinking like 15 minutes from now, the video will be out. We will have watched it. I will see what there is. I feel like it's a little too late to make any predictions, but I really am predicting that they won't show off what games will be on the NX. They'll just show the NX itself. Maybe people playing it, maybe, if the rumors are to be believed, then a ton of the Wii U games on the NX, which, well, that's a great way to sell your console, by showing off games we can play on another console that we already have. I really want to see them playing new games and demonstrating the hardware, what makes this console so unique, why you need it over anything else, even the Wii U. I don't have enough faith in Nintendo to actually do that. Hey, Fishy, your stupid dress and your blessed shoes. Bring them out so we can get some good karma with the video, huh? Do I think the NX should be 4K resolution? Just to keep up with how technology is progressing, yes, I think it should. No, I don't think it will. Like, not in the least. I have, if it does support 4K, my mind will be blown. But it really won't. So, yeah. All of that being said, we're about 10 minutes away from the NX reveal, just a hair over. And whether we like it or not, this is going to be Nintendo's next console. If you don't get it right away, that's fine. Let other people get it who do want it right away, and let them say what is good about it or what's bad about it, and let them tell you why you should get it or why you shouldn't get it. This thing has to blow my mind in order for me to get it right away. It would have to blow my mind so hard I cannot think of anything more. I can't think of anything less than sheer perfection in order for me to get it. And even then, that's a stretch. Like I said, there's two things that would make me get it right away. One, they port Wii U games to the NX and then shut down online support for those Wii U games. Then, if I wanted to keep making Splatoon videos with Fishy, Choco, and Kiana, I'd pretty much have to do that, wouldn't I? Which would suck. That'd be like, what, $500 just for the console and a game? The other thing is they give me so many awesome new games at launch, ones that I want to play, that I will go out of my way to get it. We'll see if any of that happens in just 10 minutes. Oh boy. To think of how far Nintendo has come. After the video game crash of 1983, they rose from the ashes and gave us the Nintendo Entertainment System, which was the backbone of video games as we know it now. And yet, look at how far behind the times they are. They refused to make their consoles into entertainment systems. They specifically said, when they made the Wii U, that they had no interest in having it play DVDs or Blu-rays or have apps for Netflix or anything like that. That came later, but they specifically said they wanted it to remain specifically a video game console. And that is part of why they're so far behind Sony and Microsoft. They make some amazing games, but their business decisions over the past few years has made even their most hardcore fans question them, and basically anyone less from caring about them at all. I'm one of those people who I love the Nintendo games, I just do not like the company. It's very hard to excuse what they have done, especially recently, but over the past, since the Wii U came out in 2012, things have just gone downhill. So, with any luck, I really do hope that the NX fixes that, and that it makes Nintendo a viable company in the video game business again. Do I think that'll happen? Nope. I'd say maybe there's a 2% chance. And it really all depends on how this first trailer pans out. If it blows people's minds, it has to blow everyone's minds, even people who aren't gamers. And even the gamers. What set the Wii apart was that it was marketed towards everyone, not just gamers. And then the Wii U sort of just, meh. The NX has to be appealable to everyone, hardcore gamers and casual gamers alike. And we are up to 400 viewers. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay. The NX has a lot of expectations to fill. I'm from Texas. Okay. Nintendo NX has a lot of wishes to fulfill. Has a lot of expectations. It has a lot of hype behind it. Most of that unnecessary if Nintendo had just not even mentioned that it existed until this year, like they should have, instead of 3 years ago. But, you know what? After 10 minutes from right now, we're going to have this trailer. We're going to know something about it for the first time. Geez. I'm still wondering why they decided to do this instead of, an actual presentation. Once again, the entire thing is going to be 3 minutes long. That's 180 seconds. Even a third grader knows how to count that high. Even a first grader knows how to count that high. We're going to see if those 180 seconds are enough to make people excited for Nintendo again. I doubt it. Personally, I want it to do good, but do I think it will? No, absolutely not. Nintendo has proven that I cannot have the slightest amount of faith in them. So, in fact, my faith is so low, I can't even say for a fact that the video will come out on time. They said, 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. I wouldn't be surprised if it was more like 10:03 or even 10:15, because the demo for Pokemon S&M didn't come out yesterday until 9:18, which was 18 minutes past when it was supposed to. Again, Nintendo's fault. So, here's something to think about. By the time this stream is over, it might not even be called the NX anymore. We might have an actual name for it. NX has only ever been the NX's code name. So it's codename NX. Who knows what it could be called? I swear to God, if it's called the Wii 3 or something with Wii in the title, then they're going under. It's like they're signing their own death certificate if they call it Wii anything. They have to call it something that's not the Wii. That was one of the biggest things that was wrong with the Wii U. When they announced it, people right there in the audience at the E3 presentation who saw the video and saw the presentation given by Reggie and then got to play it and look at it themselves still didn't know what it was. They thought, okay, is this a new console? Is this an elaborate peripheral for the Wii? What is it? The Wii U, just the name was enough to throw people off. I didn't know the Wii U was its own console myself until Mario Kart 8 came out. And then I eventually did buy a Wii U at that point, but I didn't know anything about it, because they didn't do a good job showing us what it did. And that's what they need to do with the NX. They don't need to show us the gimmicks. They need to show us what's the hardware, what are the games that this can run, what does it look like, they just need to show us the NX and not the gamepad. It's like if you were looking at a Nintendo 64 and they announced it by showing you just the controller. Remember the 3-prong controller? That was fun. We're 3 minutes away. I just refreshed the page again, and it's still empty. And it does look like the Nintendo Twitch page will not be showing the video. Just in case, I am leaving it open. Just in case, but I sincerely believe that it'll be straight onto YouTube. Although Twitch does have quite a few people watching right now. Anyway, over 450 people watching. We might hit 500, which would be awesome. If we get to 600 people, then that would be 0.5% of all of my subscribers watching at once. Right now we're at, what's 0.75%? I don't know. Anyway, just think, in 10 minutes from now, as long as the video goes live correctly, this hype will be over and we'll know at least something concrete about the NX. This is a moment that we will never be able to relive again. Now, oh, we're up over 500. Thanks, guys. Right now, we are up over... We're minutes away from actually knowing something about the NX. History is about to happen, and I actually do mean that. Nintendo is retiring their Wii U. They're going to give us a brand new console. Will it take off like the Wii and just generate exponential profit and sales and blah, 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 100 million units? Or will it flop like the Wii U, which has been out for 4 years and has barely gotten 13 million units sold? So, we'll see. And like I've said, I think it all depends on this reveal trailer. If this gives us something to look forward to and say, okay, what happens next, then they have succeeded. If they give us something along the lines of the Wii U E3 trailer, Nintendo is dead. They'll never be able to sell the NX. They'll never be able to appeal to gamers. They'll never be able to make it in the video game industry. It all depends on this, which on my clock is less than a minute away. Like I said, I don't even have enough faith in them to know if that's going to happen as it is. We're up to 0.5% of my subscribers watching right now. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. So, okay, we're about 20 seconds away. There is a delay between when I talk and when you hear me, so please be patient. Just know that this will happen, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm just going to refresh their YouTube page until the video shows up. Then I will switch over to the video, put it in full screen, and then we'll all watch it together. Like right now. Yep, here it is, guys. Prepare yourselves. The first look at Nintendo Switch. And I have... Oh, no, this isn't an ad. That's Legend of Zelda. It's called the Nintendo Switch. I'm going to lower the quality a little. Sorry, guys. This should make it. This should make the stream a little easier. Oh my goodness, the drop frames. No. Okay, there we go. It does use cartridges! Wait a minute, is that Far Cry? That's Far Cry! Far Cry 4! That's Mario Kart 8. That's definitely Mario Kart 8. Some sort of NBA game. No one crowds around a screen that small, I guarantee it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What Mario game is that? That's new. Oh my god, the switch is between TV and controller. There's Splatoon. Okay, that's actually cool. Kind of. Wait a minute. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. That Splatoon is different.
Nintendo Switch.
Okay, it's still up for March 2017. That Splatoon was different. The squids had different hair. Oh my god. Switch is between Switch is... Oh, we're up to 1%. Thank you, guys. 1,500 people. Switch is between the controller and the TV. It's the Wii U gamepad all over again. That was a different Splatoon of some kind. Don't know if it's just going to be an update when they port it or if it's an actual Splatoon 2. I saw a new Mario game. I saw Far Cry 4, which was not on the Wii U, which means they're porting at least some third-party games that weren't on the Wii U to the Switch, which is now called the Switch instead of the NX. You know what? Let's watch that again. And, of course, Breath of the Wild, but we knew that. Okay, it was Skyrim, not Far Cry 4. My bad. But still, Skyrim wasn't on the Wii U. It's the gamepad. That's what it is. And it does use cartridges. Also, did you guys see how thin that thing is? This is not backwards compatible with the Wii U. You're right, it is Skyrim. My mistake. It's just another Wii U. Look at how small those... Oh my goodness, did you see how small those controllers were? There's the new Mario game. There's Splatoon. It definitely looks like Splatoon 2.
Nintendo Switch.
Okay, that's that. Okay. Cartridges, no backwards compatibility. New Mario game, new Splatoon game, and they ported Skyrim. Okay. They need to give me more. I'm sorry. That was a Wii U. That's what it looks like. They didn't show me how this was any different than the Wii U. It's called the Switch because it can switch between the TV and the gamepad, which the Wii U can already do. Kind of. Not very well. So if they can do that better, OMG, it's so awesome. I'm sorry I'm so negative, guys. It just didn't blow my mind at all. That being said, if Splatoon 2 is a launch title, I think I'm pretty much obligated to get it. That was a new Splatoon game. That was a different map, and the squids all had different poses and different hairstyles. So it was a sequel, or maybe at the very least a spin-off. It's a new Splatoon game. It's not just a port. So, yeah, people are telling me, you all are telling me that this is portable. Okay, you guys going to carry a backpack with you everywhere you go just so you can play your games? Because that, I don't know if you noticed, but that was a whole lot bigger than just a 3DS. Here's my, here is my, it's blue, so it's being chroma keyed out. This is just an example. This is my 3DS. I'd say that the screen and the controller is maybe this and a little wider for the Switch. Nintendo Switch. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
We'll see what their next move is. The Switch comes out in 6 months, which means they've got to show us more between now and then. The one thing that caught my attention is Splatoon 2, or whatever it is, the new Splatoon. If that's a launch title, I'll get an NX. If it's one of those things where they just show it, and then they don't release it for 3 years like Nintendo does, then I'm not getting it right away. If it is a launch title, I'll get it. And Fishy and Kiana and Choco, you guys got to get it with me. Hoy. Be sure to leave your thoughts on the Switch in the comments after I'm done streaming. Be sure to send me your tweets about it on Twitter at SureToGoldTCG. On a scale of 1 to 10, that excited me on a maybe 6. It wasn't a complete disappointment like I thought, but there was a lot of stuff that just blew to me like Nintendo did not learn their lesson at all. Honestly, the games are the one thing that made me interested in this. Splatoon 2 definitely. The new Mario game looks good. Zelda Breath of the Wild, of course, but that's also coming to Wii U. Boy. It's a gamepad that you can actually take with you. You gotta get a backpack to carry it. Oh. The controller looks odd. It doesn't look different enough from the Wii U for me to really care. That's my take from it. 1 to 10, 6. That does it for this video, guys. That was the Nintendo NX, now called the Nintendo Switch. We'll see what happens in the next 6 months. And when the Switch comes out, we'll see just how good it is, if it's worth picking up or not. I gotta admit, I really hoped that the rumors of it not being backwards compatible were false. That it using cartridges was false. Nope, it uses cartridges, which means no backwards compatibility. If you have a Wii U and you have Wii U games, keep those games because you will never be able to play it on the NX. That does it for now. Thank you all for joining me for this. We peaked at over 2,000 people watching, which is great. I really appreciate the support, guys. That does it for now. I'll be back when there's something new. Thanks, everyone, for watching, and stay tuned for more.